On that note, welcome to the One Podcast Who Adventure Through Them All, episode number 135.
Now I know what Caleb feels like.
Go. What do you mean what Caleb feels like?
Caleb doesn't feel anything because he's never here to hear it.
Caleb's moved on from us. Caleb's got new friends. He's moved on. He doesn't care about us.
Chilling for Payless.
Sorry, Caleb.
Who?
Yeah, I am the Beast Snow for this episode, joined today by Jordi, Cody, Chongo, and Devin Bliss himself, the Indianan gentleman. Let's get into some business here. Please, you can find us on Twitter at TOPTERTA. We post a lot on there. Hopefully. Usually every day. Sometimes. You can go support us on YouTube. Give us that subscribe, that like, some comments, if you will. We're trying to get to 50 subscribers. We're inching our way towards it. We put these episodes in video form with a little bit of extra content sprinkled in. We put some DLC content on there as well, which includes our TOPTERTA Pick'ems, where we pick wrestling pay-per-views from AEW, WWE, and New Japan, and any other kind of shows that we feel like we want to pick. We also put extra other content. We've done Hot Ones Challenge. Maybe we'll do another one soon. We've done the Pokemon Draft League. Hopefully we'll put up some updates on that soon. And anything else that we like to put up there. And of course, you can support the podcast on all the major podcasting platforms. Like, follow, subscribe, give us 5 stars, rate us. These episodes come out every Friday at noon Eastern. And usually we put up the YouTube videos on Mondays. So that is that for the business. And we are into the episode. Devin, which you could probably... There he is. He's got some news for us, I hope. He's the best news person I've ever met in my entire life. We're going to hit the gym, get sweaty, get moist with Jake in Jake's Power Hour. We're going to see what game he is playing at the moment. Well, we're all playing. Then we're going to slide into the Shadow Realm, get all slithery, see what the Shadow knows this week. And then we're going to head through that curtain and talk some wrestling. Couple news things we'll get into. Monday Night Raw. Things happened. LA Knight is everywhere, apparently.
Yeah.
And then Jordi is going to tell us what we've gotten wrong throughout the whole episode. We've been keeping a good record here the last couple weeks. Nothing too much to report. So
yeah,
I'm unfortunately proud of you guys.
Wow.
Right.
I'm gonna have to change my gimmick soon.
Just like my father.
I know.
But before we get into that, let's play Do You Knowuh TOPTERTA. This is where I ask you guys a question, and we're going to have a little discussion, a discourse, maybe some arguments, a little banter, laugh at each other, make fun of each other. Somebody might get angry. The question is this week, what is that one booking decision that WWE has made that you would change?
John Cena versus anybody.
My fucking God.
Like recent or ever?
All time.
Jack Swagger beating Jericho for the World Heavyweight Championship after cashing in his money in the bank.
It's a good one.
I think Shinsuke should have beaten AJ Styles at WrestleMania.
Ooh.
I do too.
That's a good one.
Some WrestleMania main events. Booker T should have beaten Triple H.
Yep.
Let's see. Jericho, Triple H, Hell in a Cell. Triple H won that. I guess that was right. Although, if they were going to do that, Jericho should have won the first one. Whatever.
I don't think they should have ended Undertaker's streak. I think they should have just let him go out completely undefeated, on top, looking like the biggest badass to ever badass.
I don't think
Should
Brock
have.
Lesnar should have ended the streak.
I don't think it should have been Brock Lesnar. I think he should have lost the streak, but I don't think it should have been Lesnar.
Yeah, that's pretty. Yeah.
And I also, I wish that if they were going to do that, that was just the end, and he did nothing else after that.
Lesnar beating Kofi.
Cena beating all of the Nexus.
Del Rio winning the biggest Royal Rumble of all time.
Yeah.
What about Sheamus beating Daniel Bryan in 30 seconds or whatever?
I scrubbed that from my mind. Yeah,
I forgot that even happened. Yeah.
That would have been a good match to look back on.
Because I'd be super okay with Sheamus beating Daniel Bryan, but like,
Right, but not like that.
yeah. Really, there's quite a.
Well, we've gone through quite a few.
We have gone through quite a few.
Damn near everything Vince McMahon has done.
No,
That's not even close to true.
In recent years,
I wouldn't have let The Rock beat CM Punk for the
yes,
WWE
that's what I was
title.
thinking. I knew there was a CM Punk one in there. I just couldn't figure it out. And yes, that's the one I was thinking of.
I mean, yeah, I wouldn't have done that either, but I also wouldn't have had Goldberg be the fucking Universal Champion. Wouldn't have had Goldberg beat Kevin Owens.
Yep, Goldberg beating Kevin Owens. I think Cody should have beat Roman.
Yeah. Because my whole thing with that is it's not like it would make this whole Bloodline storyline less good. It would still be just as good without the belt. That's fine. Or even if he just won it back the next month or whatever, who cares?
Yeah. Although, now that Jay has been the first to pin Roman, I'm glad Cody didn't win.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Well,
I know I was getting tired of that storyline, but they wrote me back.
well, look. Now, the bloodline is crumbling. At the time when Cody would face Roman, the bloodline was, full power.
Yeah.
So
Still pretty much full power.
So now that the walls are
I got
crumbling,
one. LA Knight should have won Money in the Bank.
Yeah.
You don't like it?
I think his time will come.
I think we'll do. I just think he's
50 years old.
He's 40.
He's younger than Jericho.
Can't think of anybody, can you? He's younger than Sting, that's for sure.
He's younger than Punk. Maybe.
I think he is. I think he's 40.
He's younger than Ric Flair, and they push
He's
that
definitely above 40.
Like 41, maybe.
Letting Renee Young sneak out, get out the fucking contract. Missing on Renee.
No, he's 40 years old.
He looks older than
Damn, you're just taking Jordi's shot. Wow.
We're talking about it right now.
So you think Zelina Vega should have beat Rhea Ripley then?
Ooh.
In Puerto Rico?
Ooh.
I mean, if there was a time, yeah.
No. Do I think she should have? No. Would it have been cool? Yes.
That's like one of those moment things. Like, it would have been an awesome moment. Same with Sammy beating Roman, but I don't think it was the right thing to do. Seeing Sammy or Zelina win that match would have been top tier moment, super feel good moment. But I think they did it right. However, I would have loved to see Sami Zayn beat Roman Reigns.
I think we all would have.
Yes.
All right. Hey, let's move into the news and peruse it with old Devin, the best newsman in the world.
All right, I'll kill myself.
This is TOPTERTA News with lead anchor Devin Blez.
Assassin's Creed Black Flag remake is being made.
That's good.
What?
Yep.
Don't tempt me with a good time.
Yep. The 7-star terror raid going on, not technically right now, but from It was July 7th and 9th, but it's about to be the 14th and the 16th. So as this podcast comes out, you can go get your 7-star Fairy Terra type Delphox, the Unrivaled, ready to be gotten. There are new Naruto episodes coming in September. Four new Naruto episodes. I don't know if they're base set Naruto, if they're Shippuden Naruto.
Is it Jungle Naruto?
What it is. Yeah.
Fossil.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know. We'll have to see.
But it's Naruto, not Boruto?
It's Naruto.
Okay.
Or it's the anniversary.
Okay.
It's the 25th anniversary of Naruto.
I hope it's not something lame like, oh, the Shinobi are going to put on a concert for the village or something stupid.
Right.
I mean, I violently hope that as well. Pokemon Sleep is scheduled for release in late July, and the beta for Pokemon Sleep is out now. You can go take a test and see what sleep type you are. My sleep type is Squirtle. I sleep through the night. Don't get up and pee or anything.
Big old Bulby.
Same.
I have not taken it yet.
Jordi's a Bulbasaur because he cramps every night in sweet, sweet agony.
I pre-ordered the Pokemon Go plus. So
Didn't know you could pre-order that.
it's should be out the 14th, Friday. So
You can't wait to see whatever you do with that. The cover of NBA 2K24 is young Kobe.
Okay.
Well deserved.
young Kobe.
Yeah, but
Light.
didn't they just do the Mamba edition?
Kobe
That's what I thought too, but it was 2 years ago.
2 years ago
Oh.
when Kobe died.
Okay.
When
So, like,
Zion was
So
on the cover.
number
is
had-
Kobe.
is the
number
journey
Kobe.
going to be going through Kobe stuff then?
Probably.
Do what?
Like how they do the journey every year? Like wasn't last year's Michael Jordan again?
Yeah.
Well, last year was the Jordan Legacy
Challenge
games
or whatever.
Yeah, Jordan Challenge. But it was NBA. It was 23.
23. So yeah.
So you had fucking bum ass Devin Booker on the base cover. But if you pre-order the game for much more money, you got Jordan.
Can I ask a question?
Absolutely.
To the people who watch basketball, who are
Yeah.
knowledgeable about basketball,
All right, I got you.
is Victor Wembanyama overrated?
Yes.
I don't listen. I don't know if he's overrated or not. I've never watched Wembanyama play. I've watched Wembanyama get dunked on and fall over, and like I've seen his lowlights. And to me, I said the same thing with Chet last year. Chet is built like my dog if you stretched her out. Okay? Wembanyama built like a literal stick bug. Like, these bodies are not made to be bullied by some of the bigger centers in the NBA.
Right.
Yep.
Like, Wembanyama and Chet Holmgren, very tall, both very tall, both very, very skinny, no muscle. I have been told Chet packed on 12 pounds of muscle. Okay.
It's
But
not
they're
that
not-
much though.
But they're not built. I don't think they're built to last in this league. Kevin Durant, anomaly.
Definite.
But like if you get DeMarcus Cousins fucking guarding, like is putting a body on you, a Shaquille O'Neal type. If Zion could actually fucking
Stay off the
play,
cheeseburgers.
if he would play, no, he can eat as much as he wants. I don't fucking care. If he would just be able to play basketball and like want to play basketball, he's bodying these boys all day. It's I
not
just
even
don't see it.
not even like a competition. When I said the reason I said yes so quickly is because he's rated 93 overall in 2K already, and he hasn't even played an NBA game. So yes, he's overrated.
Jamal Murray's an 84. Them Denver Nugs, Jamal Murray, 84.
Which is crazy.
Yeah, so that's my thoughts on Wembanyama.
I think he'll be fine
His
as long as he
lowlights,
can stay uninjured.
his
but I was-
lowlights are fucking hilarious. So funny.
I thought the same about like the Ball brothers, like just overrated.
I agree.
Now-
Lonzo's getting better.
Yeah.
Lonzo's
Before
getting
he-
better.
I was
Before
gonna
he's
say,
on his career injury, like
they-
his career might be over now.
Yeah.
I was gonna say they were doing what they could to at least try and live up to the hype, but a lot of that was their dad, not them.
No, it was just just Lonzo trying to be better.
You know what, though?
No one knows about LiAngelo because he sucks.
I wasn't even talking about him.
I'm not done.
Oh, okay.
LaMelo is fucking garbage. He won Rookie of the Year for no reason. Bruh sucks.
I don't think he sucks.
Okay,
I don't.
he doesn't suck in the traditional sense of sucking, but as an NBA
okay.
player, not a good NBA player. SportsCenter really be fucking hyping him up for no reason. Like he throws bounce
that I
passes, and SportsCenter's like, "This shit's so amazing."
Yeah,
Come
that
on,
I
like,
agree.
Bruh, come the fuck on. LaMelo is shit.
Look, when you pay off the news, you get to let them say whatever the hell they want about you.
I don't know shit about them paying him off. I'm just like they pick a person to hype up. They fucking stuck to his back because he's a polarizing figure because of his dad, sure, but he's not it. He's not it.
Remember when they were on WWE?
I do.
That was a good time.
What's the time?
Yep. Hey, Pokemon's hosting a panel at San Diego Comic-Con for the first time on July 20th.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, the card game or the
Pokemon in general.
oh damn.
So
Okay.
no idea what they're showing, but they're probably going to show some Horizon stuff. Even though the Japanese, it's been playing in Japan for like 6 months. It's 3 months or something. It's been a minute.
Well, we're not.
But yeah.
good.
It's good.
EA is making a third-person Black Panther game at their new Seattle studio called Cliffhanger Games. It is a single-player game. It is EA, so like
The thing that worries me about that is with the Wolverine game also coming out, are they just going to make it a clone of Wolverine, but then just with Black Panther instead?
Wolverine's made by Insomniac.
Yeah, but it's EA.
Not made by EA.
No, I'm not saying they're made by the same people. I'm saying EA does not do many original things.
They do. We don't like any of them.
Oh, well, okay, fair. But I mean, like, I don't know. I'm afraid that they're just gonna be like, two characters with claws. They do the same thing.
Well, so they made the Avengers game, and like the story mode in the Avengers game, I fucked with. They also did the Black Panther in the Avengers game with a good story. Everything looked good. You know, I have some faith it's single player too, so we shouldn't have to worry about their fucking microtransgressions.
The fact that it's single player gives me hope.
That's what I'm saying. And it's third person, which if it wasn't, that'd be strange. Okay, on some more EA news, they also announced a return to UFC with UFC 5.
Okay.
I honestly didn't know they stopped making UFC. Had no idea.
Yep. They didn't make UFC 4 it's been out for like 3 years now. No,
Hey,
probably
man.
more than that.
I just remember seeing all kinds of people glitching the fuck out of it and laughing.
Daisuke Tsuji, he voiced Jin Sakai in Ghost of Tsushima, is voicing Scorpion in Mortal Kombat 1.
Oh,
Oh
nice.
yeah.
Only 13% of games made before 2010 are commercially available. Now, with the fall of used video game stores and all that, that's bound to happen. Although GameStop is back into selling retro games.
Yeah.
Fucking
Microsoft won their Blizzard case,
Well,
but the FTC wants to appeal it. So the FTC does not want this shit to happen, obviously.
No, as they shouldn't.
Back to Assassin's Creed. Assassin's Creed Japan, coming out in 2024. It's called Codename Red, but it's Assassin's Creed somewhere in Japan.
that'd be cool.
Nathan Fillion is cast as Guy Gardner, Green Lantern, in the Superman movie.
Okay.
which I'm a big Nathan Fillion fan because I love Doctor Horrible. You thought I was about to say Firefly or something stupid? No, I love Doctor Horrible.
I like the rookie.
Oh, my mom likes that show too.
It's funny, man.
There were some Deadpool 3 photos that leaked.
Yeah, I saw that.
Wolverine has himself a nice little
Ooh.
suit looking good.
Well,
Deadpool's
yeah.
a little more vibrant.
Yeah.
I'm a fan. They get
Big
stuff
fan.
right in those movies.
Yeah. I mean, seeing him in the classic blue and yellow was like, that's what we need.
Pokemon Go's July 30th Community Day is gonna be Poliwag. If you need a Poliwag. I caught a shiny Absol this morning.
I have 3 shiny
Cool piece of
Squirtles.
news here. You guys like having sex?
Nope.
You guys like doing it?
Like to. I would. I just want to actually be able to do it.
I know exactly what you mean. That's why in Baldur's Gate 3, you can have sex with or as a bear.
You know, the more things that I see and come out on that, the more I just want to play it.
Yeah, because what was the other thing? There was something else that came about it today.
I didn't get the percentage, but they got a huge bump in sales right after they announced that.
Hey, you can fuck a bear. Oh shit! Pre-order.
I don't know. So it's kind of ambiguous the way it's worded. I don't know if you get to have sex with the bear or you get to have sex as the bear.
Oh, both.
I mean, druids shapeshift, I guess. So
So
yeah, I mean,
I read that you
multi-
were going to be able to customize your genitalia.
customize it. What? Hold on. You could do that in another game. What was it?
Cyberpunk.
Cyberpunk.
Lame. The Last of Us TV show got 24 Emmy nominations.
Damn.
That's crazy.
They ain't gonna win any of them. Watch it.
I don't know. The boy Jared Padalecki was nominated for Best Supporting Actor in a streamed series.
Jordi's
What?
favorite character in Supernatural.
What? For Walker?
Oh, did I say Padalecki? I meant
Yeah.
Jensen Ackles. Sorry. I was thinking of a video. You know what I'm saying? And Twisted Metal 1 and 2 are coming to the PS Plus catalog.
Nice.
Ooh.
Actually, yeah, no, I think it was this month.
Hell yeah. I've been seeing more trailers for the show, movie, whatever. It looks fucking good.
Joe looks fucking good in it.
It's a shame he's voiced by Will Arnett. All right, that's all I got. Sorry to disappoint.
All right. Well, hey, you know what?
Mm-hmm. Did
Hey,
you break?
bros.
Anyways, you guys should love this. The boys in Call of Duty are teaming up.
Yeah, I saw that.
You can play as Homelander,
Yep,
Starlet,
Homelander,
and
Starlight,
Black Noir.
Yeah.
Like whom?
Noir.
Mm.
I've seen clips where you can use Homelander's abilities in Warzone.
Cool, so they just added Superman to Warzone.
Apparently,
Great.
it's overpowered. So yeah,
So we just Fortnite now. Got it.
I think each one's probably like 2,400 COD points. Whatever.
Of course it is.
Whatever that equates to.
$24 basically.
You just love the way everything goes. Xbox, everybody's favorite system, right?
Everyone's.
Wrong.
Everyone.
Apparently, they're launching a new tool that's going to let players record in-game voice chats, and they can also report those chats for being toxic.
Nah, fuck that.
So, just be careful who you play with.
Yeah.
I'm okay with it as long as they monitor it and aren't just banning people just because somebody doesn't like you and they can just report you and then you're done.
I'm sure there'll probably be some sort of system or whatever. So there's more EA news Devin didn't mention.
There is.
Yes, EA put out their cover for their FC24 Ultimate Team Edition.
Hell yeah. I told you. GOAT front and center right there.
No longer will it be called FIFA. It is now FC. So
And it's supposed to be free too.
Yes.
we'll see.
It's an FTP, allegedly.
I've seen the trailer for it. It looks good. We'll see how it actually plays. So, I think they said that now women and men can be in like Ultimate Team now. So,
Okay.
first
Oh,
time,
yeah.
first time that's happened.
Pretty progressive, really.
Now, if you want to play as Megan Rapinoe, you can.
That's cool.
I'm trying to play as the goalkeeper. What's her name?
She's not in it.
You know the one.
You know why she's not in it.
I do.
343 Industries put out a big update for Halo Master Chief Collection. They added some, I think, 8-player firefight to it. So it's the first update in like 6 months, I think, is what they said.
I thought Halo's shit was like shutting down. Or did I not hear that right?
I think they are moving away from like the cinematic storylines, stuff like that, and just working on the
Okay.
game.
Okay.
Because I think they were putting out like cinematics for each season, and
Oh,
they're just
okay.
working on the game. I could be wrong. Who knows? All right. My last two things is about Diablo 4.
Ooh.
So there's a build for druids going around that's
You
doing
gonna check them?
an immaculate amount of damage with one single hit. So there's a streamer. His name is Moxie. Hit over 957 million points of damage for one hit.
God damn.
Jeez.
Then
I saw this one, I think.
they got up to 1.8 billion.
Ah, yes.
Then there's a YouTuber who hit 2.1 billion. And then there's a content creator that goes by Rob2628 on Twitter who hit 35 undecillion. And if you don't know what
Okay.
that is, that's 36 zeros.
Okay.
What was that number?
Undecillion.
That's not a lot.
They could have made it that up. I don't know. I don't know if that's real. I've never heard that word before in my life.
No.
So there's probably going to be some patches coming.
Yeah, I would say so.
And there's a first. There's a first tier 100 hardcore nightmare dungeon that was completed by a couple of necromancers.
Oh yeah.
At the best. Is the Witch Doctor a class in this one?
No. I know
Shame.
Diablo Immortals just put out a new class. I think it was like a vampire kind of thing. So if you're still playing on mobile, you can play that. And the new season for Diablo is coming out July 20th. So, yeah. That's
Hell
it.
yeah.
Hey, I got a tiny newsish.
Go ahead.
To nobody's surprise, Wizards has pissed off its fan base again.
Of course.
So every few months for Arena, which is the mobile version of the game, they come out with these things called anthologies that are packs that are adding new cards into the game. And there's a format on there called Explorer that is supposed to eventually mimic the format Pioneer that's in paper. There's a lot of cards on there that that should be on there that they don't have. So there's a lot of decks that are in Pioneer that you can't play on Explorer, even though you should be. Sounds stupid, but whatever. These anthologies are supposed to help bridge that gap and like let you get closer to building the decks that are actually being played in Pioneer. They released 25 cards for this new anthology. Of them, 4 cards are actually played in any type of meta deck. And they're not even like top tier decks. They're just decks that people play because they like it. The other 21 cards are just a waste. Some of them have never seen play in a deck, period. Some of them are lands that have not seen play since fucking 2012.
What
It's a
lands
20
don't get played?
They're from Battle for Zendikar. They're called Zendikar lands. They just don't do anything. They don't help anything. They don't do anything. There are much better lands that have been printed that could have been put into the Explorer format, but they didn't do it. And that's not even all, because with how Arena works, you can get these things called wild cards that you either earn by getting packs eventually. You know, every 6 packs you get a wild card. You can pay like $10 to get 4 of the rare wild cards. They're kind of hard to earn. It's already annoying, whatever. But with these anthologies in the past, you have been able to use these wild cards to craft them immediately. That way you don't have to buy the $25 bundle. This bundle releases July 18th. They have now changed it to where you can only craft them with wild cards starting October 10th. So you gotta wait, what is that, 3 months? Before you can even actually craft the cards, unless you want to pay them $25 to use 4 of the cards.
Bro, answer me this. Why do you still play Magic?
I don't really play Arena too much, mostly because of it's just becoming more and more predatory on this shit, and I'm getting tired of it. There's a big content creator called Fire Shoes that he does a lot for the community. He even straight up said, "I'm not playing Arena." He does a big thing where if somebody does well in a tournament or something like that, or hits Mythic, then if you tag him, he'll retweet you, get you a bunch of like views, clicks, some new followers, all kinds of shit. Just he's there for awareness to help the community out. He has said, "Do not tag me in any Arena shit. Do not post any Arena shit with my name under it. I'm not doing it. I'm not showing it. I am not playing it. Arena is dead to me." So it's not good. They're not going to listen. They're still going to do the same shit, but it's annoying. We were all excited for this. We were hoping like, all right, cool. Maybe we'll finally get Pioneer. Maybe there's a certain mechanic that should have been in the game a long time ago, but it's just not, and it's frustrating. So yeah,
At least your game works.
Yeah, that's fair. But it'd be nice to actually be able to play the format that is on the Pro Tour. But you can't do that because they don't want to put the cards into it.
What's Commander Masters? Is that something coming out?
Yes. That is something that's coming out. That one is fine. It's a lot of Commander reprints actually it's all reprints, I think. Almost all reprints. There's some new cards, but it's mostly reprints. It's usually what the master sets are. And they're usually there to make things cheaper. And it probably will. It just depends on what cards they're going to be doing for that. The problem they're running into right now is, so we just ended this whole spoiler season thing for these anthologies. And then now we're immediately going into spoilers for Commander Masters. And then as soon as that's done, we're going to be doing spoilers for the next set, Wilds of Eldraine, that comes out in September. And then as soon as those are done, then they're gonna announce some other new thing that's going to be coming out, and it's just constant like stuff that they're trying to force you to keep up on, and it gets exhausting. I mean, that'd be like every other week, you guys seeing some brand new Pokemon set coming out that you like have to go and buy to try and keep up with everything, and it's just
We're in Japan.
Yeah. It just gets old. They're just pumping everybody for money, and they don't care. They're not shy about it. They're gonna keep doing it.
Well, it's because people haven't stopped
Yeah.
supporting them.
Yeah.
Like it's gonna keep happening until people are like fed up.
And that's why, like I said, Fire Shoes is just like, I'm done. They have officially disenfranchised me as an arena player. I'm not doing it anymore.
Right.
Don't even bother. Which is a huge hit to him because he really did like anybody and everybody that was like, hey, I just won 7-0 in a draft and tagged Fire Shoes. It was there, and you'd have like 3,000 views in like an hour.
See, that just hurts the community more than anything. Though. It doesn't hurt Magic.
I mean, yes and no.
Those people are still going to play Magic Arena and still going to spend their money.
I guess, yeah.
Now they have their chance to get a little pop in their followers or whatever is gone, which, was whatever to me. I don't really give a shit.
Right.
Make your own followers. You don't really, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you're relying on somebody else, then you're not doing it right anyways. Make good content and people will follow you. But,
that's fair.
But I digress.
Yeah, it's just another little kick in the dick that Wizards is like to do.
Hey, I hope Caleb has fun with it. We'll be over here playing Pokemon.
I have a bit of news.
Oh shit!
It's good news.
Oh.
For those critters in London, I know we have a lot of London listeners.
For the who in what London?
The critters.
Oh.
In London.
Yep.
And they will be at the Critical Role will be at the MCM Comic Con with a Critical Role Mighty 9 reunion show.
Oh, that's where they're doing that. Hell yeah.
Yep. They're going to be performing in Wembley Arena.
Yeah.
Not Wimbledon. Wembley.
Hey, whichever.
Both
the same, really.
But yeah, they're going to be doing a Mighty 9 reunion show, and that's pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, I saw that they were doing that, and I was like, hell yeah.
Is that the pre-show for All In?
Yeah. It's the pre-show to the pre-show to All In.
Oh, also,
yeah.
Piggybacking off of that, do you want to talk about the whole Brian Foster bullshit?
Did something else happen?
No, just that they removed everything.
Oh yeah, they removed everything because Brian Foster's a piece of shit. I don't want to give him any more airtime than he deserves.
Fair.
Which is none.
Well, I have another thing. Better news than that.
Better news than Critical Role.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pokemon Go celebrated their 7th anniversary, and they also laid off 200 Niantic employees.
Ah, very good. Hell yeah. God damn it.
Hey, let's get some ball sweat going here, and Jake's Power Hour.
So unfortunately, I have been playing a new game. Yeah. Unfortunately, I signed an NDA and cannot talk about it.
Oh, big man. Oh.
Yeah, big man over here. Big dick. Just kidding. It's real little. I can tell you what game I've been playing.
No, it's not. It hangs straight down when he pees.
Brother, I wish. It hangs straight up.
I wish it did too. Trust me.
But no, I've been playing the Skate pre-alpha, and that's all I can say about it. Or else I'll go to jail or get fined. Or
didn't you and Jordi just play something last night?
Yeah, we haven't talked about Sea of Thieves on the podcast before. Jordan and I played some Sea of Thieves last night. That was fun.
Yeah, that's a pretty good game.
We went and got some booty.
Is that your first time?
Not my first time. It's Jordy's.
That was my first time getting some booty.
Brother, same.
I think my favorite part of it was when you guys were navigating and Jacob said, all right, just let me know when we're getting close to land. Okay. Hey, Jordy, we getting close to land yet? Yeah, I think we hit it. Oh,
I mean, that's not nearly as good as Jacob ramping over the side of a freaking island.
yeah. Look, that island needed to be taught a fucking lesson, okay? It was looking at y'all differently.
Well, then we also got fucking beaten up by a bunch of fucking skeleton pirates.
We got plundered.
There was
a whole thing.
Yeah, there was some good times to be had.
That game is so fun.
It is.
It looks fun.
Brandon, you should play it sometime.
Yeah.
I agree.
I also agree.
Yeah.
Cody, you can play too.
I would if my computer wasn't trying to blow up on me every 5 seconds.
No, that's
Aw, that's a shame, but it looks so fun.
It does.
true. Devin does not think it looks fun.
Yeah, it does.
Is it the art?
Probably the graphics. It looks terrible.
I'm sorry, it looks like a fucking Disney show.
What's wrong with that? You want to play Lorcana? Lorcana?
That's not a video game.
No, but you're using Disney art, literally.
Okay, and that art looks much different than
Kingdom Hearts?
It looks much different than Kingdom Hearts art.
Well,
How is it? It's how is it both blocky and round at the same time? That's disgusting.
Hey, cell shaded is both like 3D and 2D at the same time.
Cell shade is great.
It is. I love it. I remember when people were shitting on it the first, like, what was it? Cell Damage when that first came out. I love that game.
Cell shaded is amazing. That's all I can say.
So a little thing that I didn't mention before. So I played Midnight Suns, right?
Oh, okay.
Great game.
The hunter, the female hunter, right?
Mm-hmm.
Took on Lilith.
Uh-huh.
Okay, you could have picked the male character, but I chose the female character. Took on Lilith. Okay. Diablo 4, I picked a female barbarian, and I took on Lilith.
Mm-hmm.
Same voice character.
No shit.
Oh, really?
That's pretty cool.
Which one,
They-
Lilith or the barbarian?
Your character.
The
Oh,
character,
okay.
their character.
I was going to say, they were just like, hey, anybody named Lilith, it's you.
Big pop.
Good shit.
Hell yeah.
Not huge, just big.
Pretty
Okay.
big.
Love to see it.
Yeah, you love that. You like somebody and then you like that their voice actor is the same as another one. Yeah, that's very cool.
It's kind of like
That is one thing
makes me feel
that
like I'm at home.
that's one thing that, like, after I started watching Critical Role and then I started going back and watching all these shows and stuff, I was like, wait a second, hold up. Because after Critical Role, I went back and watched Full Metal Alchemist again, and I'm like, Travis is fucking Roy Mustang. And then, yeah, which was already one of my favorite characters anyway. And then you just add that it's Travis, and
I just like when I'm playing a video game and they're like some random one-off character.
yeah,
Like Matt's a random one-off character all the time.
yep.
But you can tell it's Matt because he has that Mattness to his voice.
Well,
Yeah.
we can tell it's Matt because we have listened to over 1,000 hours of his voice.
That's fair.
You can tell it's Matt because he gets small one-off characters.
I mean, true. That's why I love, even in their show, he is just always one character in the show of the episode, every single episode, and it's always like a nothing character.
I have been curious why Matt doesn't like do more voice work like lately, but I think it's because he's just busy.
Yeah,
Critical Role.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
definitely busy now.
but I think
Yeah.
he just wants to be a part of things still, so, you know,
He
hey,
just does random little fucking characters in Zelda.
would you be alright doing this thing? Well, Ganon is not a random character, sir.
But no, it wasn't Zelda. Sorry, it was. It wasn't Zelda. It was
You just pissed off a whole fucking fan base.
Jedi Survivor.
Okay.
He was a random one-off in Jedi Survivor.
Oh, yeah, wasn't he one of the companions or something?
No, he was just some dude that you can like. You can miss him totally.
Oh.
Totally miss him. Never even talk to him.
Oh. Alright.
Anybody else got any games?
I've just been playing and failing at Rogue's Legacy, and that's about it.
Nope. Did we say I beat Final Fantasy last we were on here?
Yep.
You did.
Oh, I beat Final Fantasy finally, and I echo everything Devin said about it. If you haven't played it, go play it. You'll love it.
I won't.
Send it over.
Brother, come on. Pretend it's not Final Fantasy.
Pretend it's just named something else, and
Pretend it's an Elden Ring prequel.
If it looked like Call of Duty, I probably would play it.
Oh my fucking god! You play Elden Ring?
That doesn't look like a Japanese anime.
Neither does this. Really?
It does. It looks nothing like an anime. It's got fucking white folk in it.
Yeah, they're all white folk, and they all talk British and
Talk British.
That's a first.
and there's no Asian.
Hey, just for clarification, how does a British person talk?
Oh, it's Tuesday, isn't it?
Yeah,
Alright.
Would you like a
Bawa.
bottle?
Egg and bean toast.
Fool.
Sorry, London.
Oi,
Oi.
you're eating your bean and toast, huh?
It's sunny, isn't it?
You
Isn't
got
it?
them bean. You got bean on your toast. Huh? I'm an addict.
All right. Well,
Please, sir, may I have another?
we're not allowed in England.
Devin, please do voice acting.
I can't. I'm too busy. I'm too busy begging. Oi,
beggar.
you giving me a meat pie, huh?
I don't like that at all.
Edward Scissorhands, your mother, huh?
Sound like an
What?
NPC
I
from
like-
Skyrim.
I like
That's what
how
I'm
he's
saying.
slowly turning into a New Yorker.
Yeah. A New Yorker that's also probably a goblin on some game.
Oi, let me get a little cigarette. What are those called? What are those called?
You
Hey,
know,
let's head into the Shadow Realm and see what the Shadow knows this week.
Nope. All right, Snow. I know you've been waiting. You're gonna keep waiting though. I haven't got to watch Secret Invasion yet.
Oi, that's
Me
a
neither.
shame.
me neither.
You definitely should. If you haven't yet, why do you listen to me if you don't
It's
listen
6
to me?
episodes, right? So
Yes. So we'll. You heard what I said, Jordi.
Each one
I
more
did.
boring than the last.
Wow.
What?
Just don't like spy thrillers?
I really don't.
I literally haven't seen a single episode, so I don't know. I'm just talking shit, Cody. Get used
But
to it.
also, I do not like spy thrillers. So
Tom Cruise out here killing himself at the age of 94, and y'all just don't even care.
Oh, I thought you were talking about
Oh, I
Secret
was.
Invasion still.
I was.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck about Tom Cruise Mission Impossible or that other movie he makes.
Top Gun.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I can't stand for that one. But
that's why you're sitting.
hate you. No, I wanted to talk about. So first, I'm going to talk about a new board game that me and Jeannie picked up and played. But it's going to lead into another discussion. So we picked up a game called Illiterati. It's a game
that's
that.
not Guildmasters.
Listen, I am spending far too much money on Magic cards to buy anything else.
You just talked about. You literally just picked up this new game
Yeah,
called
it was like
whatever the fuck.
2 weeks ago, and it's Illiterati.
Fucking go, you bastard.
Guildmasters is like a $60 game. Ridiculous. Anyway, we've been looking for this game.
Dick sucker, huh?
We've been looking for this game for a while. Called Illiterati. It's kind of Scrabble-like. You have these goals that you were trying to do. Like one of them is you have to have a total of 8 letters between all of your words, and they have to be like a food item. And sometimes like each of the words or each of the letters have like a different symbol on them, and sometimes it'll be like, all right, well, you have to have 3 3-letter words, and they all have to have one of this symbol in them. So you have that. There's a timer that is a 3-minute sand timer that you have to try and do all this in that time frame. You have to try and use up all of your words or all of your letters to make up words. You and the person that you're playing with is trying to do the same thing, trying to get it all. For the first few rounds, you don't have to do it simultaneously. But then for the final round, you both have to complete the same objective in the same turn. And those are harder ones. Those are usually like, they have to be 12 letters worth of words and like they have to be both a noun and a verb. Or one of the things that we ran into was it had to be a homonym, where it sounds the same but is spelled differently. I think that's what it's called. But you had to have that, which is much harder to do than I thought. Very fun game, fantastic. It has this round it has a phase between every round that the Illiterati attacks, and their whole thing is they want people to not be able to read. They are the Illuminati, but to try and make everybody illiterate, which is the play on Illiterati, which is cool. The problem is the rules aren't very clear about what you're supposed to do with them, because the attacks will be stuff like one of them is you have to either discard a letter from every word that starts with a vowel or discard a letter from every word that starts with a consonant, which is fine. But then the way that they work is if you draw another one of the cards from that same villain, there's 5 of them, it'll stack on top of it, and then you do all of the attacks that have been drawn for that game. So then you run into, all right, well, one of them is discard a card, like discard a letter from each that starts with a consonant or a vowel. And then the next one will be like, discard 2 letters with every word from every word that's more than 5 letters. Well, the problem is, if the word no longer is a word when the first one happens, do you still do the second one? Like, does it still count? Is it still a word there? Or is there no longer a word and nothing happens? There's no answer. It's not in the rules. There's no, like, hey, when this interaction comes up, this is what you do. We looked on Board Game Geek, and the developers are trying to help out, but it's still not very clear. They eventually said that they're going to come out with a PDF kind of more explaining the rules and doing like an updated rule set for it. But it's still like, it almost ruins the game, because it's something that we've been looking forward to. We've been really wanting to play it, and now we have to make up our own like house rules on how to deal with everything, because they just, I don't know if the people playtesting it were the ones that designed the game, so they just knew how it worked and didn't have to question anything, so didn't even think to put it in the rules, or if they just thought that it was self-explanatory when it's definitely not.
You know what doesn't have that problem?
Bro, you played it one time for 5 minutes.
I didn't run into any issues like that.
Well, and so here's where my discussion comes in, because it is something that has been popping up quite a bit in the board game realm. A lot of it, I think, is just companies trying to push out a game so that way it gets out there, and then, oh, well, we'll just do a second edition and we'll revise all the rules, and or we'll just make it where you can look it up or whatever. Because there was Marvel Villainous that we played, that if one person is Thanos and the other person is Taskmaster, the person who is Thanos literally cannot win. It does not matter what the scenario is. Taskmaster will always put you in a position where you cannot win and you cannot play the game anymore. Why is that there? There should be no way that something like that is there. You need to like playtest these things, or get different type of people to playtest. Either people that have played a bunch of different games, or people that don't know the games at all, and you need to explain like every little detail into it. That way okay, hold on, wait, this doesn't make sense when I explain it this way, so maybe we need to change that. But people are just kind of trying to get shit out there and get their product out, and then like, we'll fix it later. And it's, thankfully it hasn't been too big of a problem, but it's definitely been popping up more than we like. Because it sucks to spend like $50, $60 on a game and then it get ruined because it's just not fun. There's another game called Boss Monster that it's like a 2D platforming dungeon thing that you build out. Me and Jeannie got into a stalemate that we just couldn't continue with the game anymore. Nobody could win or lose. And we looked it up, and it's something that happens to a lot of people. And like, that's a really popular game. So like, why? I just don't get it. There shouldn't be anything like that. And I get it. You can go back and errata it, make a second edition or third edition or whatever. Or you could just play test your games before you release them. and make sure that there's not issues.
Oh, that's what DLC or the day one patch is for.
Yeah. Day one patching a board game is a little bit different, but yeah. I mean, like, even Dice Throne has done it where they'll include packs that go back and fix rules on cards and stuff like that. Which is fine. I mean, I think that's okay. But, I don't know. Like I said, it's something that's become more and more of an issue, and it just feels like I'm buying a Bethesda game over and over again.
Yay.
Yeah, so that is my discussion on that.
Hell yeah, brother.
Such a good one.
Me and Devin played a new game over the weekend. Me, Devin, and Jordi played a new game over the weekend.
Oh, I guess we did.
Builder Metal.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, what video game did we play? We played Smash, but that's not new.
Do love
Yes, go on with DC Deck Builder.
DC Deck Builder Metal is very fun.
Yeah, it is.
It's not much different than base, which is what I like about it. But weaknesses are way more like
They hurt.
they hurt a lot more.
The last
And they're
game we ran out of
everywhere.
weaknesses.
Yeah,
We
they
ran out of weaknesses.
were all in my fucking deck.
I was gonna say.
Yeah,
That feel good.
We got to a certain point where like we all have like attacks and that hand out weaknesses. Just kept giving them to Jacob.
Of course.
He had so many, it was almost like pointless not to.
Yeah. Well, I also had Superman, so if I had to get 3 weaknesses in my hand for anything to happen. So that's cool. But
You
no,
got
it's
Superman at like the end of the game though, after he
Yeah.
lost 6 other villain or
right,
heroes.
right. But no, it's probably my favorite. My favorite that isn't base.
Yeah,
It's very fun.
I would say it's probably my favorite expansion. Now, I still haven't played Injustice, and that one looks like a lot of fun.
I didn't even know there was an Injustice one, but
Yep.
so I'm
Did you already find Teen Titans, Cody?
Yes, I have Teen Titans. The only one that I don't have is Rebirth, and
You don't have Rebirth?
don't
yeah,
like
I don't have Rebirth, and I don't have Confrontations, but I don't really care about the mechanics. So
Confrontation's ass.
yeah,
You
I don't
know,
want to pick it up.
You can have my
versus
Rebirth,
Joker
Cody.
is disgusting.
Oh shit! Okay, when are we coming back to you guys?
Whenever.
That's up to you, not me.
Come tomorrow.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah,
We'll all quit our jobs and have a wrestling match.
Yeah.
Love it.
Caleb's
Have
coming at the
one
end.
wrestling match.
Yeah.
One wrestling match with all of us.
What did you say? Come again, Snow?
Caleb's coming at the end of the month
Coming where?
or
The beginning of next month.
first week of August, whatever.
Yeah, he's coming for Gen Con.
Oh, I'll be in Detroit.
Yeah, we will.
And we will not be at Gen Con.
He's
But
bringing his
aside
new
from-
friends, so
Aside
Of
from
course.
that, I've been watching something new. Cody doesn't care; he's busy.
I do. Jeannie just walked in the room, and I was wondering why.
damn,
You
I'm
She's
see
so
hot
her every
busy,
day.
too.
I am watching. I started watching the show called Monster Factory. It
Okay.
is on an Apple TV exclusive, based around the Monster Factory, the pro wrestling school.
Oh shit!
It's only like 6 or I think it's 8 episodes, and it's based around this showcase that they have coming up at the 3200 arena, I think it's called, that old ECW arena. And like showing these wrestlers trying to do the shit that they need to do to get on the card. One of the people end up getting signed while they're filming this documentary to the WWE.
Hell yeah!
I didn't realize how many people this motherfucker has gotten signed to the WWE.
Pretty good track record, does he?
13 people.
Damn.
He also has like 50 students at a time. So
Still.
like, but no, he's got a lot of people signed, and Monster Factory just in general is a super prestigious pro wrestling school.
God damn, look at that. Fucking hell.
That just come out?
No, it came out like a year ago, I think.
When did
But-
you get Apple TV?
I don't have it. My
ago.
mom has it, and she gave me the login for it.
Mm.
Hell yeah!
My TV has Apple TV, but well, I won't pay for that.
I don't blame you.
The only thing I'd watch on there is like Ted Lasso.
I want to watch. I think I'm gonna watch Ted Lasso next.
Love the speeches from Ted Lasso. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna wait and talk till this is over.
But yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed. Am thoroughly enjoying the Monster Factory so far. It's a fun show. I like the behind the scenes of wrestling. In you know, I don't know why. It's just always entertained me. Tony Storm's cell was hilarious.
Just I can't even. I watched something new today. I can comment on briefly. I watched the first episode of the Netflix original Quarterbacks. Let me just say, it starts off hot with Patrick Mahomes' wife being annoying. Like she's just one of those white girls.
One of those.
Yeah, she was like, here, fucking take 1,000,000 pictures and bitch better smile and get my good side and fucking all just go. It was Kirk Cousins is fucking hilarious. Like unintentionally, but he's funny. And Mariota's he's a good football player. Like him.
So
That's it.
Backpacking off of that, I don't know if it's confirmed or not, but the New York Jets are going to be the next Hard Knocks.
Okay.
I saw that, but I didn't see it from any reputable source, so that's going to be... Listen, I hope it is. I really, really do. I don't like Zach Wilson at all, so I just seeing him be mad that Aaron Rodgers is out there fucking slinging shit would be hilarious.
Hey, I guess let's talk some
Damn,
wrestling,
God.
huh?
Boy, I could talk some wrestling right now.
LA Knight is in a lot of things, and things.
Did you see the? What did I see today? Like, it was the fatty friend cock block,
Yes.
something like that.
Yes. He was in a car insurance commercial.
Okay.
He was at the PC. What it was that exercise video? What was that?
Yeah, whatever. Fucking workout with Triple H.
He was in
Yeah.
movies. Like, guy's a megastar. Yeah.
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 Dummy. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he
Bombs
carried,
over Baghdad.
Yeah.
and he carried a TNA when they were going downhill too. So, did you guys watch Monday Night Raw?
Nope.
So Dominic Mysterio is going by the moniker of Dirty Dominic Mysterio.
Told Billy Rock that should be my fucking the prefix to my name 10 years ago.
What'd he say?
I don't remember.
Seth Rollins was supposed to face Dominic for the World Heavyweight Championship, but things happened, and then it turned into a 6-man tag between the Judgment Day and Seth Rollins and KO and Sami Zayn. And then PWA Insider, you know, those guys over there, reported there was a non-physical argument between all of them following Raw. After everyone returned to the gorilla position, backstage a verbal dispute took place based on how the match went, as there were apparently some spots that didn't go as initially planned and were quote-unquote clunky. A couple sources placed the blame on the fact that aspects of the match were changed at the last literal second, and one source placed the blame on one talent who they didn't want to name to not make the internet go insane.
I know exactly who the one talent is.
Sami Zayn?
Dom.
Oh.
What was he botching moves?
Probably. I didn't watch
I
the
figured
match.
it was Sammy since he gets pretty intense and, you know.
Doesn't he? I don't know. I haven't even seen it.
I haven't either,
I might
so I
try and
can't
watch it tomorrow.
dispute it.
Judgment Day came to NXT. I'm not sure what they did on there. Baron Corbin.
Dominic's wrestling for the Dominic is wrestling for the North American Championship.
Mm.
Didn't somebody challenge Finn Balor to a match?
I don't watch NXT.
Snow might begin to all this. Just give him time.
I don't know that one. Baron Corbin found himself in a wooded area with some torches.
And some cloaks,
Oh,
some hoods.
They were white.
Don't know what that's all about, but yeah.
Don't
don't
you?
think it needs to be about anything. He's the go away.
If he cooked as good as he wrestled, he'd be all right.
If he wrestled as good as he cooked, you mean?
Same thing.
Nope.
CM Punk and Samoa Joe wrestled on Collision. Anybody watch that one?
Did not. How was it?
No, fuck.
It was solid.
Was it?
Love it.
You can tell they're getting a little older. They're not as good as their first three, but it was decent. Punk beat Joe. He's moving on to the finals to face Ricky Starks.
What did he beat him with?
A roll up.
Okay.
And then, they try to shake each other's hands, and Joe was like, nah, I'm going to put you in the cocaine clutch. So that's it for wrestling, unless anybody else got anything to...
I don't have anything for it, but like I heard that
G1 starts this weekend.
G1 starts this weekend. Yep. I heard Ilya and Braun Breaker had a fucking banger. So if you want to watch NXT,
all Ilya does.
It really
does is bang.
You ain't lying.
How did GCW Backyard go?
No idea. Didn't watch it.
I have no fucking clue. I watched fucking three straight, and they were all awful.
Yep.
And I don't like them because that's not what backyard wrestling was for us.
Exactly.
Like, that's what like mainstream media sees backyard wrestling as. But like our backyard wrestling, the GBYWN, the Link, it's like we were wrestling, but it was just in the backyard.
Right.
That's the shit they do is fucking.
It's just not in a professional ring. That's pretty much
The
it.
shit they do is just not it. And don't get me wrong, I love the Chad. I loved ACW, and they did that ACW showcase, and I'm sure that was great.
I watched the
Chad
highlight
did the
video for that, and it was great.
630. Yeah, I like Drake Brayler, like all them. But I'm sure the rest of that show I don't fuck with.
Not even...
Did they just do a bunch of
Cole?
Like ICW type shit?
Not even
ICW,
who?
ICP type shit.
Cole.
Radrick?
Oh. I mean, I didn't see I didn't see his match at all.
He got onto a forklift
know.
or something and jumped off it.
Okay.
Hilarious, but
And then it was announced Matt DeMorris is taking on Zayn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That match is gonna be good. That's gonna be a fucking good one.
In an actual
is that the
normal ring.
Yeah, so they did the one at in Allentown. They did the one where DeMorris broke his clavicle in Pittsburgh.
Mm-hmm.
Who needs clavicles?
Yeah. This shit should bang.
Why are you looking puzzled?
Ruby Soho is moving on to the finals of the Owen Hart tournament, taking on Willow or Athena.
Probably Athena, I'd imagine.
So,
Swerve and Nick Stone Knight. That's gonna fuck.
so that's it, right? Anything else? Anything else I missed? No, nothing.
I don't think so.
Just the G1. We got to put the G1 over. Eddie's in it. I think Kent is in a relatively good block this year, which is unusual. Past 4 years, he hasn't been. I think he's in a block with the Noah kid. I think Okada. I forget who else. Doesn't matter.
Toriano is
Kind of. Yeah. It's time to let him go. I don't know. Yeah, I'm sorry.
I agree.
Like, it was cool. It honestly was cool. Like, years ago, when it was still relatively fresh. But Toriano has been the same for years. And last year, he actually went winless for the first time.
Not supposed to do that.
Just
Who's the favorite to win this year?
Eddie.
no.
I know.
I think the finals. I wish I could think of the blocks. Kaito Kiyomiya. I think that's his name. But I'm just doing it off memory. I think he has a good chance. From Noah. Okada, as always.
Okada.
Yeah, I could see them being in the finals. Or at least the finals of the block if they're in the same block.
Can't forget the amazing, the wonderful, the talented Devin Bliss taking on Chris Castle.
True.
Yeah.
Main event. Midwest Championship Wrestling.
Literally not the main event.
July 22nd. I'll be there.
Hey, it is Kaito
I'll be-
Kiyomiya.
I'll be there.
And him and Okada are in different blocks. How about that?
Are you coming?
Yeah, I think so.
We just have to sit in the car with Tyron for 3 hours.
So yeah, my match got pushed out, so I guess I'll just be there supporting everybody.
You're not wrestling?
Your match.
No,
Yes, he is.
after Devin and Tyron, you know, they don't want me.
I literally, I'll just stay home, I guess. You want to I'll just come over and hang out with you for a little bit.
Okay.
Build a couch.
We won't go wrestle. We'll send Chongo.
I'm not going. Girl, we're not going.
Just make sure you make Tyron wrestle Tyron 2023 Chris Castle, not 2009
17.
Chris
I
Castle.
told him. I told him I'm not doing any of that dumb shit.
What did he say?
He said, "Okay, I can't. I'm getting old, having concussion issues."
You should probably not be
Imagine
wrestling if he's
why.
having concussion issues.
Jordi, it's your time to shine to tell us how we screwed up.
Help.
Sure. I think I gave you guys a little too much praise a little too early.
Oh god.
We got a lot this time, boys.
Oh shit.
For the record, LA Knight is in fact 40 years old and he turns 41 on November 1st. Go Team Scorpio. My nightly cramps are not sweet at all. Don't listen to Devin. UFC 4 dropped in 2020.
What? I said 3 years.
Just confirming. Xbox 360 Halo servers shut down early last year. That's probably what Cody was thinking of.
Oh, okay.
Diablo Immortal's new class is Blood Knight, and it will be available starting tomorrow. So for everyone listening to the podcast, it is currently available.
Hell yeah.
Sweet.
Pokemon did not... Wait, what?
Sweet. Love that.
Oh, I thought you said, oh, wait. Pokemon did not lay off Niantic employees. It was Niantic's decision because Pokemon only owns about 10% of the company.
Did we
Did I
talk
say
about?
it?
I didn't even hear that part.
I didn't know. I
What?
thought I didn't know. No, you left.
I didn't hear that part at all.
It might have just
that's
been a
right.
slip of the tongue, but it was said nonetheless.
I said Pokemon Go celebrated their 7th anniversary by Niantic laying off 200 some people. So happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Awesome.
The British do not speak British. They speak English.
That's what I said.
Okay. Monster Factory performs in the 2300 arena, not the 3200 arena.
2300 arena.
2 words that sound the same but are spelled different are homophones. 2 words
there it
that
is.
sound the same. 2 words that sound the same and are spelled different. Shit. I'm just gonna quit. 2 words that sound the same and are spelled the same but mean different things are homonyms.
Okay. Homophones are sound the same but spelled different. That's what it
Yes.
was.
What did you
Yes.
just call me, Cody?
Shut up.
You heard him. You heard exactly what he said. Fucker.
Hey, I'm the only homonym around here.
Well,
For the record, Carmelo Hayes challenged Finn Balor on NXT, who accepted, resulting in the Judgment Day showing up to NXT, where Finn Balor and Damian Priest took on Carmelo and Trick Williams. Judgment Day won.
Damn, you've even fact checking yourself.
Yeah, I know.
okay.
Crazy.
The record has been kept.
It's like when the AI bot realizes it's an AI and starts to implode.
Too soon.
What is real? What is not real?
So it's time to take her home. You can go support the podcast, follow us on all the social medias. Like I said in the beginning, and then just follow me on Twitter and TikTok at the Beast Now.
And you can follow me on Twitter at wise_talk_.
Follow me on Twitter _ Jake Plays Games.
And on Kick.
And on Kick at Jake Plays Games.
And on Twitter. Twitch.
Twitter.
And on Twitter.
YouTube.
And Threads.
And on Facebook,
And on Facebook.
Got
Instagram.
Follow my OnlyFans.
I wish.
I'll make
Follow
one
me.
right now.
Do it.
That's too much.
Follow me on the Twitters, TGingerbeardman. Follow me on Threads, Gingerbeardman Gamer. I am trying to make the change over to that because Twitter is toxic and I'm tired of it.
Oh, I love Twitter.
I heard Threads was also bad.
Yeah. The only downside to Threads right now is you can't trick the algorithm at the moment, so it just shows you anybody and everybody that's popular. Like, you can't just do the people that you're following.
Oh, wait.
Heard one of the bigger up peoples enjoyed being a nazi.
Well, I hope
What?
not. Well, I mean, it's Instagram, so if that's the case, then it's been the case with Instagram for a long time.
I could be wrong, but I heard that you can't delete your Threads account unless you delete your Instagram account.
Yes, that is why Genie took a little while to actually create one. You can't just get rid of Threads without deleting your Instagram account. So that part does suck. I will say that. Because you're either starting over with a new Instagram account in case you do have to cancel it, or you're risking getting rid of your Instagram account that you might have worked for a while to build.
Or you can just not delete it, and if you just want to stop using it, just stop using it.
Or just not have an Instagram.
Like,
That was kind of my thing. Like, the Instagram that I had was barely anything. Like, it was when I used to try and be a tryhard for streaming, and I would post all that stuff there, but that's about it. So if I gotta delete it, who cares? No one cared anyway.
It's crazy because you used to have like 300 people in your stream.
I know. Now my computer is blowing up.
It was before
Now
you had that
fucking-
computer.
I know.
Yeah. Now Ninja's
Everybody-
making fun of you.
Cody literally could be a millionaire by now if he would have just stuck with it.
So could have you.
We joke about me. Cody literally had 300 people in his stream.
Brother.
Bro, don't fucking sit here and act like you weren't getting Steam and decided
Right.
To,
Yeah, I
Fucking
also
getting
have only
popular
gotten.
You had all the momentum in the world and was like, I'm done.
I think I've gotten 1.5
Streams out here
Twitch
popping
payouts.
off.
That's not what happened.
Streams
gotten-
were popping the fuck off.
I was
Far
editing
more
that.
Getting
payouts than I have.
Rated and fucking whatever else Twitch
All right,
does.
well, I'm streaming
You're
again.
getting-
You are. It was fun. You should do it again.
All right.
I'm gonna stream
All
tomorrow.
right, you
probably.
can follow me on the best social media platform of all, Twitter. I don't know why your Twitter sucked. You guys be following and looking at the weird wrong shit.
Right?
My Twitter is tailored perfectly to me. I see all the good shit I want to see. I don't see anything negative. It's
Mhm.
amazing. I don't know why. I
You
feel
need to
sorry
start
for you guys.
muting
Looking,
you need to start
you guys-
muting or blocking things, you know? I don't know.
you guys
Look,
would be
look,
looking at shit you don't. I know you'd be going out of your way to look at shit like you don't like because I don't, and my Twitter's perfectly fine.
Nah, so here's the problem. Magic, as much as I love it, has one of the most toxic communities. So, and
Professional
unfortunately,
wrestling.
I can't,
Yeah.
just not pay attention to the drama that happens in Magic because they are also the same people that are popular content creators. So, like, you can't. I don't know. It sucks. People like to bitch. Magic players are one of the most bitchiest people, and they also like to create drama out of basically nothing. Junie's trying to push me into making a switch to being a board game content creator, but the problem is that means researching board games a lot, and I don't.
Didn't you already started that?
We did the TikTok thing, but I mean that was kind of why it fell off. Is I didn't want to keep researching shit.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, follow me on the Twitter engine at SexyWB. Minas Tirith and Minas Morgul have very similar names because they were built around the same time for the same reasons, to protect different people. The Men of the White Mountains, was Minas Tirith, and Minas Morgul was to defend against the dark forces, which makes me think about Harry Potter. Either way, have a good day.
Hail Satan.
Per clunk. Hail Satan!
All right, so I want you guys to drop everything now and meet me in the cold hard rain, because I'm going to tell you guys to have a good morning, a good afternoon, a good night, and a goodbye.
God damn it! I'm like the only one that got that.
Bang, he sure is, because I don't know what you're talking about.
All I'm saying is when the sparks start flying.
Yeah!